Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley Showcase, another Hot Wheels opening video. I've got all store exclusives. Walmart Zamacs. I think these are Kroger exclusives. I've got Dollar Tree and Dollar General in here. No, Dollar Tree and Family Dollar exclusives. They're the same thing. And Target Red Editions. Right there. We're going to open them all in this video. So we're going to start with those. The Zamacs I collect. The Kroger and Dollar General / Family Dollar used to be GameStop. I mean, we'll talk about that later. So these, no matter what, they go into the collection. I just collect all of the Zamacs in sequence. And then these only if I collect the casting. I think that one might be one. So we're going to put the Zamacs off to the side for just a second, get to the red editions. But let's start with the upcoming Kroger exclusives. We'll put those here. And these that have already been out, these are the Dollar General / Dollar... No, Family... Oh, man, so many dollar stores. So Dollar General has some exclusives, I think. Maybe not this year. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, which they're owned by the same company, have an exclusive as well with the mail-in and everything else. Maybe I should... I don't have the mail-ins. Maybe I should grab those. And anyway, these are the exclusives. So what these exclusives are, if you're not familiar, is what Hot Wheels do is take whatever deco they've created for these castings. They'll do an alternative color for Kroger. That's around here at Smith's. It's Ralph's in California. City Market. There's a bunch of others. And then for Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, so they're just alternative colors to an existing deco. And then with we'll talk about the red editions and the whatever. We'll talk about the red editions and the Zamacs. All right, let's just get to it. A 15 Jaguar F-Type Project 7. I'm going to move this up just a tad so we can see these models. All right. I know there's a maroon color of this one. And I know there's just, I think this is the third color. This casting's okay. I'm not really into it. I mean, it's they've done some good Jag castings. This to me is not one of them. Other one, I really do like this casting. 87 Dodge D100. This is the third color. There's two colors. I think there was a teal blue version. I really like the stance of this truck, you know, as like a as a Baja style, you know, rally style truck. And I think this is a Brendan Vituski design, if I remember correctly. And this is a nice color. You know, again, these are just, to me, the reason I don't collect the Kroger, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, just alternative colors is just, and this Hot Wheels used to, or Walmart used to have this before they did the Zamacs, is they're just, you know, they're just like recolors. So if I'm not really into the casting, like the Mod Rod, I'm not into at all. I couldn't even tell you what, but I'm doing this because you want to know what these are. I don't know what the other colors are, but if you are in a Family Dollar or Dollar Tree and you see these and you want these store exclusives, just know that these colors you will not see in other stores, including this one. This is, to me, this is the one you want from this set, is the Mazda RX-7. It's a great casting. And there's a police version in white and black, and then they reverse the colors black and white, if I believe, with gold rims. This one with the red-lipped rims is exclusive, obviously, to Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. And there is the model right here in this kind of gray Japanese police deco. It's got the Japanese styling and then gray. It's got a little Mazda thing there. It's kind of cool. This is a nice model. And so I think if I have to recommend one model, this is the one to find. So if you see the gray in a Dollar General, I'd grab it. But that's my own opinion. Maybe you're a Jag fan or something else. All right, let's talk about the Kroger models. I think these are out. You guys will have to tell me. Kroger, I think, does 2 or 3 a year. I think there's even a Walgreens exclusive, but I'm not sure if there is one this year, and if there is, what it is. If you guys know, you can let me know. Chevy Love, I think was there a white version of this casting? Kroger exclusives they've done some good castings. I think a lot of people like the Chevy Love. This is also an Isuzu truck, but they modified this one, obviously. Gave it a nice lowered look. And this red version is a Kroger exclusive. So same thing. The Kroger stores I don't see the exclusives a ton. As a matter of fact, is there one in here? I'm looking for the Audi exclusive. I'm not sure if it's here, but I might open it. We'll get to it in just a second. Here it is. In fact, I'll just pause for a second. So these, Mattel sent these to me to preview, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here, these 4. They didn't send these, and this was a weird one. I think this was supposed to be maybe a Dollar General, maybe it was supposed to be a Kroger exclusive. I found it at Kroger, so I'm assuming it is, but then I heard some other things that it might be a little different. And this was from last year, but I'll open this one too here when we get done here, because that is one, I love that casting, the Audi. And then here's the McLaren P1, a lot of big fans of this one. Can't remember what the color is of this casting, but here it is in Kroger as a purple exclusive with the new lace wheels. Looks good. I mean, these are truly supercar wheels, and that they're doing for basic, and I think that one looks really nice. So that is the purple version. Mazda RX-7, this will probably be the most sought after, I think. The Project, I don't know what letter that is, if it's an M or a U or even a W. I don't think it's a W. I'm not familiar with what Project U is, or W or M, but here is the white, right? I saw it in white with 5 spokes, and now we get the PR5 Kroger exclusive. I assume that there will be some demand for this model. Yeah, I think that one's pretty cool. So we'll put that off to the side. And then the Pagani Zonda, I think this one will obviously be popular as well. Also with those new supercar lace wheels. Yellow, if I remember, with black trim. And this one's green. I like the red editions and the Zamacs. The Zamacs by far are the best store exclusive, and the fact that they've done these for several years now, it might be over 10 years. And I'll do a Zamac showcase. Again, it's great to have a green version, but this could just be a normal recolor. That's why it's like I like the Pagani Zonda casting, and I think I will add this to the collection. But other than the fact that it's unique to that store, there's nothing really special about it. Now, the Zamacs, on the other hand, I like collecting Zamacs for several reasons. One being a cross-reference of castings maybe I won't collect, but also when you put all these together, they look really good. Just all these raw, Zamac means raw. It's the material in the casting, I think. They look fantastic together just in their raw paint. So speaking of that, we've now looked at the Family Dollar and the Kroger exclusives. We'll get these out of the way, and then let's get the collection of the red editions, well, in a second, and the Zamacs here. But first, I promised it, so let's do it. Audi RS6 Avant. It was hard to find. It may not be anymore. Maybe you guys, where you are, they're just hanging. But this casting is phenomenal. It is a store exclusive. It is fantastic in gray with black. It looks very close to the premium version that was in the wagons a few years ago, the Wagon Car Culture series. But nice and clean, exclusive store. I was so excited to see it because I never had seen it before. And now I have it to add to the collection. Just looks really good. Love the Audi RS6 Avant. This casting is really, really well done. And it does not get better than this. In gray with black 10 spokes. That's about as perfect a store exclusive as it gets. All right, let's get to the red editions. Okay, those are the last 12 from 2023 Target red editions. Alternate colors. So just like the Kroger and the Family Dollar Dollar Tree exclusives, these were decos or graphics from 2023, just applied with some sort of red theme. Some are black, as you can see, but have red trim. Others are red. It's just, there's white. There's just play off of the color red, hence Target, right? And so these were the 12 from last year. There are 12 each year. And I have not opened yet the next 12, but they will fit conveniently right there. And I have the first 9 and a sneak peek from the last set. I have one model that will be in the final 3. So let's go ahead and add those to the collection, and we will start, well, go in order, with number 1. Mattel sent these, but you can get them in store, obviously. And so you can see red editions, that's what they are. So this is the 15 Dodge Charger SRT. I don't remember what the colors of the standard one are, but this is the red edition. So you're going to see, obviously, white with red trim on this one. I have said I like collecting these because for example, that Dodge Charger is not a casting I'm going to collect, but Now I have it in this, all the red editions. You can even see through here, I have red editions from previous years. I do them all in sequence. Like there's the one of the most desirable red editions, the Honda Civic, Silverado. I mean, there were some good ones. They've had it. The red editions, I think, have kind of outpaced the Zamacs the last couple of years. Here's the Fiat 500e, although this batch didn't. Red edition in kind of a darker red. There's no specific, it just has to have some sort of red theme to it, right? So even the shades of red will change. It's mostly bright red, but this one's, a little bit darker. But that's the Fiat 500. Another casting that I wouldn't collect unless it's in something like red editions or super treasure hunts. Max Steel, I do like this one, and the recolor in the standard is really nice with this model. Not my style, but definitely very cool in black with the red trim, especially with the white wall tires. I think that's a really nice model. And there's the first three. Those were all the Target red editions are still released in threes. The Zamacs moved to 2. We'll talk about that in a second. Here is number 4 of 12 right there, red edition. Nissan Skyline RS, the KDR 30, another casting I'm a big fan of. But I like them in their standard kind of stock version. So I haven't collected most of the mainline Friends. Did you happen to see it? This only happens if you open it. We've got an error. Wrong wheel put on just one side. You check to see that? I kind of like it. So it's supposed to have lace wheels, but we get one disc wheel on the other side. You wonder how many errors are out there like that you just don't know of. But there it is. Didn't realize that was there. I mean, what are you going to do? You could say, oh, you opened an error. Well, you wouldn't have known it was an error unless you opened it. But there it is. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not even going to try and get a replacement of it. I'm just going to put it there. That's going to be the car in the collection. Even in the display, you don't even know. In the display, you don't even know it's an error. But there it is. That's number 4. I'll take it. Number 5, 67 Chevy C10. Another casting I like. Can't stand this deco, but it's nice. One of the better super treasure hunts, and I'm surprised this casting has not gone premium. I'll show it to you. It's one of those art car versions in red and black, and obviously red edition. When they've got this kind of deco, you tend, when you're at Target, to think something is a red edition, but thankfully they mark it as red edition on the side of the car. This is the DeLorean Alpha 5. Kind of funny that this is a red edition. The only thing that makes this a red edition is the word red on the back, because this is straight black and with red taillights. I guess maybe that's obviously it's enough. It's a red edition, but you would think they would have done some sort of red trim. But they didn't, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's a red edition. And I'll know it's a red edition because, that's nice. There's the white version. And that is cool. But yeah, it's funny how this is a red edition. But we have the word red on it, so there it is. It's kind of similar to the Audi, but the Audi has the red trim on the wheels. This one really is hard to tell, but it is. It is a red edition, and then that is number, 6. So there's the first 6, and then we have the last 3. I think these are out. I haven't heard from very, very many people that they are finding them. This is the Lay-In Lowrider. And there's the word red right there. This is a non-licensed lowrider designed by the Hot Wheels team. It's cool casting. In white with, red flames, gold rims. It's kind of cool. I like the gold trim on this one. They can get creative clearly with, well, I'll show it to you here a little bit more close. They can get creative on these castings and on these colors, and so I think that's really cool what they do. And that one goes right like that, I guess. Card goes down. Number 8 is the Land Rover Series 2, new casting last year. We've seen it in a couple different colors this year, and we get it as a red edition. I'm happy with that because casting that I like, probably wouldn't collect, but now I at least have one. Got some, was that Land Rover logo on the top there and the word red there on the side. Nothing on the front or the back, but the surfboard got the deco. So if they're doing the surfboard, why not add that little addition to the fold-over windows? I think that's cool. Again, I can like a casting, but not want to collect it, and that's one of those. I like the casting, glad they did it, but not my cup of tea. This one is... I really like the first two from last year. This year it's been a clean, but I've liked it better as a premium now that it went into that into car culture. But this black one is pretty sweet with the red stripe and obviously the red lipped wheels. Let's open it up. This is number 9. We'll get rid of that. And here it is, also in black, obviously with some red trim. Still more than the DeLorean, right? Oh, but this one does get the headlights. That's nice. This is cool. This is cool. Of the red editions so far, hasn't been a really strong year, I think. But, I mean, last year was super strong, I thought. Yeah, I guess it was okay. It was the year before that with the Civic. It was better than the Zamacs, I thought. But I really liked the Skyline. DeLorean, surprisingly good. But the Alfa Romeo, I think, is the best one so far. But I will show you, we've got 3 more to add. And maybe they're out. I haven't seen them. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know, because Leeway sent the designer sent over, he does graphics for Hot Wheels, did send over this one. And this is this will be one of the 3. Obviously, you can see red there. This is the deco on the yellow BMW. And we'll get the red edition with the lace wheels, which I think is pretty sweet. So it's going to go either here, here, or here. We'll just put it here for now. But that is what the red editions are going to look like. And I think that BMW is going to be a fan favorite for sure. Let's get on with the Zamacs. All right, here are the last 12 from 2023. The significant thing being this is 12, not 18 as it was every year before. Not sure why Mattel made that change or Walmart made that change. But the Zamacs continue, thankfully. I love collecting these, but it was only 12 in 2023, and that is being repeated this year. 2, I think, every other or every third mix, something like that. I can't remember exactly how it's being released, but 12 in 2023, 12 in 2024. The other thing about this is you can see I've totally filled up this case, so it means we got to move on to a new one. One note, as you'll notice very quickly as I start opening up these Zamacs for 2024, something malfunctioned on the microphone, so the sound is going to change. It's not going to be great, but it is sufficient enough for you guys to see me open these up and you'll hear me talk. It's just a little different. All right, let's go. All right, here are the first 10, I guess 10 of the 12 for 2024 in order. The final 2, I actually have a sneak peek for one of those as well. So I will show that when we're done opening these up. I've got the new case ready to go. We'll just go ahead and open these up, starting with number 1. Zamacs will not say anything on the side. You'll actually have the Zamac little symbol here with the actual number of the car. And then somewhere on the car, it'll get that same symbol. This one on the Zinger is on the very front. So I am going to showcase Zamacs at the beginning or at the end of the year. From the entire collection, I'm going to do another plain or clean Zamac showcase with the models that are, these are alternative colors, unpainted, of decos that we've seen. This one is blue and red, obviously, and they did the trim on the back and on the front. And so that's what this one gets. These are my favorite kind of Zamacs because they're just purely raw. We got a couple in this one. I think actually 3, and even the sneak peek I'm going to do is also clean like this. I'll do a whole showcase on these because they're so awesome. So look for that later on in the year. But this is number 1. Let's go ahead and open it up. Enough talk. And here it is, new model this year. So occasionally they'll do that. You can see there's the Zamac symbol there on the front. Everything else is pretty clean on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. You don't see it unless you want to. I'll show it here at the end. That's number 1. Number 2 is the Mighty K, Super Treasure Hunt last year, Zamac this year. By the way, when I do the sneak peeks, I have the first 2 Zamacs of 2025 too, but I won't show these in this video. I'll show them in the sneak peek video. Here it is, the surf skate version. This is the alternative color, obviously Zamac raw, and then the colors are a little bit different, and then the Zamac symbol is on the back portion of the bed portion of the truck. This one looks really nice. Pretty standard. Let's put that one up there. I've got to figure out what Zamac's like. I actually really like this one. This is kind of an underrated casting this year. 57 Jeep FC. It was in blue last year, and then it's been getting this really cool kind of retro styling. There's a red one, maybe a brown one, and this is the third color in Zamac with green trim, which looks nice. The front grille is done. The Zamac symbol, where is it? Right, well, that says Jeep on one side. It's right there below that green stripe. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. That's number 3. So that was in, I don't know what mix these are all hitting in. Maybe this says E mix, so the other ones might have been C. All right, let's go. Yeah, also E-mix on the McLaren Solus GT. This casting does not do it for me. I will just say it that way. But it's very similar to the Zinger, right? I mean, it just looks like it is. But that's how it works. That's why I like it. Zamac, I think I've seen this one in blue. I'm dropping it. Get the camera a little bit more up close. The deco's well done, I think, with this kind of scribbly look on it. And maybe that's how it's done. You know, how maybe there's a deco like that on the real car. I don't know where the Zamac symbol is. There it is, on the back portion. But it's nice. It's a nice deco. The casting I can't stand, but I'm not a big fan of this one either. Mustang funny car. I like funny cars. I don't really like this casting. But again, there you go. Now I get a Zamac flamed version or some sort of dinosaur, you know, tear version with white wheels. So can't complain. Goes into the collection. Cost that. I wonder if this is too long for sometimes these castings are too long for these little slots in my Carney case, but let's see if it fits. Nope. So it's gonna have to go down here. Did you even see me try and do it? Maybe there's a way. Funny, sometimes it just doesn't seem worth it when I'm trying to, yeah. But I collect them all, so there it goes. There's been others that are big like that I have to put in some other spot. All right, 92 Honda Civic EG. Lots of folks were after this one. Kind of a police-looking version. I remember it being red. This is number 5. So red rims on this one, and then, you know, I don't know if this is considered police, but it gets the white, which is kind of cool. White logo on the blue stripe, which is nice. So that one will go in the spot that the Mustang would have gone in, and we'll just continue on with number 7. I actually already kind of opened this one for a feature, but now we can officially open it. I'll just rip that off. There's the card of the another clean, and this is my store exclusive of the year, only because I love this casting and I love that it's been done clean, is the Audi RS2 Avant. Just dig it so much. They put the where do they put the Zamac symbol? Is it on the back? I think it is right there. Yep. I love this one. I need to find a second one. I never found it in store. This is just the one that Mattel sent. I need to find a second one to put in my Audi RS2 collection. That's number 7. This is number 8. Second time that the Gasser has been a Zamac. I think it might have been in the first year. It had a pink windshield as well. This is the collector version. So nice to see it again. There's several that have been Zamacs twice. This one now joins the ranks. And yeah, I'll do a review of the Zamacs soon. Looking forward to that. All right, this is number 9. It is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300L. Big casting. Yeah, and one I actually like, not one that I get too caught up into collecting, but because it's here, and there's the Zamac symbol, I get to put it in the collection, so it goes up there as well. And then finally, oh, this one's tall. Hold on. See if I can fit it in there. I can. Barely. And then lastly, another clean Zamac. So happy they waited to do this one, and there wasn't some goofy side deco on this one, but it is the 1990 Acura NSX. It's number 10. Give me a clean Zamac. I love them. I just love them. One of my favorite things to collect. They put the symbol there on the back license. And, you know, when you go up close, it looks a little raw. But these castings are raw. So you will see blemishes in them. That's kind of cool. So Nice to have this one. I have it in the collection as a super treasure hunt. I think this one will do. By the way, I did, when I was looking for the sneak peeks on the other Zamacs, this is the recolor. I don't know if it was seen in the Q case in the unboxings. Maybe it was. You guys have already seen it, but this will be the recolor of the NSX. So there's 3, yellow, Zamac, and white with black rims. Never complain about that. All right, that is that. I can show you. Here they are. You want to know what's going to be one of the final Zamacs of the year, and it's going to be a clean one, and it's a good one. It is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. So gets red trim, but it should. That's how the car is designed. But I totally consider this one totally plain and clean because it just has this trim at the top, which is part of the car anyway. So Zamac symbol on the top of the spoiler too, which I think is cool. I like this one. So that one will go into the plain Zamac collection as well. We'll just go ahead and put it right there. There you go. All store exclusives open. Target Red Editions, Walmart Zamacs, Kroger exclusive colors, and Dollar Tree Family Dollar exclusive colors. That's all set up. We got a few more from each this year, and then we move on to 2025. You guys tell me which ones are your favorite. Thanks, everybody. Bye.